Elizabeth Warren. So I'm running all this down, and there's a reason I'm reporting the stories in this order. How crazy the progressive movement is now, and destructive and dangerous. So let's get back. Put Liz's picture up there, okay? Elizabeth Warren, senator from Massachusetts. So she is now initiating a wealth tax law, okay? So the wealth tax would apply to those with more than 50 million in assets, not in cash. All right, this includes homes, inheritances, land someplace, investments that have not been cashed in, 50 million in assets. So Elizabeth Warren wants the government to seize 2% of whatever people have more than 50 million in assets every year. So the government will come to my house, all right, assuming I had that asset level, with little guys who come in, they look around, okay, how many cars does O'Reilly have? Well, he has some presidential documents, he's got a house here, he's got some investments. Take a look at that investment portfolio. Let's see what you were invested in. Did you have any money from your parents? Did they leave you any money? You know, so this is what Elizabeth Warren wants. And this isn't any new thing. Sanders and Warren have been pouting this for years. But now it's going to be an official proposal that'll be voted upon. I assume Schumer's not going to stop it. Biden's not going to stop it. Pelosi will love it. Even though Pelosi falls into that category, Biden and Schumer don't. Okay, so this is a seizure of private property. What political doctrine espouses a seizure of private property? Might it be communism? Communism is different from socialism. Socialism doesn't say we'll seize private property. It says we'll regulate the economy and we'll put your taxes as high as we can, but we're not going to take stuff that you bought with post-tax dollars. Communism says, yeah, we're going to take anything we want. It'll start at 2%, but it'll go higher. In fact, in Ms. Warren's bill, if you're a billionaire, then you pay 6%. Okay? Now, here where I live in New York, they already have estate taxes. Federal government has estate taxes. So if I die, I got to fork over money to the federal government because I'm dead. And they come in and they take money that would go to my kids or anybody else I wanted or my charitable foundation. Okay, they're taking it. That's a seizure, but I'm dead. So I can't sue. And that's how they get away with it. So we looked to the Constitution because that's how this will be attacked, this wealth tax. And we found a case, June 28th, 1993, Austin versus the United States. A guy named Richard Lyle Austin was indicted for violating South Dakota's drug laws. He's a pusher, a dealer, okay? So the state seized homes and other property from Richard Lyle Austin. He sued, and the Supreme Court found that the Eighth Amendment clause, barring excessive fines, requires that there must be some relationship between the gravity of an offense and property that is seized. So the Supreme Court says you can't seize property if it goes beyond punishing a convicted criminal. You can't do that. Now, what about people who haven't committed any crimes? The government cannot seize your property. So this is clearly unconstitutional. It'll never happen. If it doesn't happen, if it would happen, I'd have to move out of the country. And then the IRS would be chasing me and I'd have to do all this stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I am not.